So, are men sus?
Are men what?
Sus.
Are they sus?
Sus, sassy.
Are men
Oh
sassy?
my
I've been seeing
gosh.
that a lot lately.
Yeah, so,
Are men
are
sassy?
men sus, sassy, broken, gay?
They broke.
Well, gay
But
mean
I mean, we
happy.
all really.
Who broke?
Some men are broke. I'm not gonna say they
You
sassy
said
and some.
they broke. That's a whole.
Oh, okay. Some men are broke.
Some women are broke. You can
You
sum
know,
everything.
But that, I mean, I said it's pretty much
well,
everybody
I'm gonna
though.
try to
But
be on, and hopefully you guys bring me on. You know, I'm just a guest. I want to be invited back. And I was told when you be a good guest, that people invite you back to their house when you be good.
Hey, you know.
yeah.
So I'm a woman. Shout out to the women, but I want to be there for the guys too. So men do be a little sassy. They do be gossiping, and they do have some broke men too. They got some broke women too. Women be broke and they be sassy, and they be gossiping.
Okay, but okay.
What's the definition of sassy?
I'm not about to answer that. That's not what I was about to say. But
That's what I. What's the definition of sassy? You know
You on the phone gossiping with your homeboy
about what?
about your baby mama or about your wife, pulling up in the driveway at your house complaining about your wife complaining, knowing you ain't took that trash out. Let's just be basic.
that's sassy though.
That's
That's
sassy.
being sassy.
How is that being
Kinda
sassy?
sassy, I
How-
guess.
How is that being sassy?
That's more venting.
Yeah.
You think you venting? Sometimes venting go past that. Sometimes you bitching and complaining.
If you okay,
That's the same thing.
there's a
That's the same thing as
Okay.
saying, you know, you
Okay.
having that problem with your significant other, and then you go to Facebook and write a post. I mean, that's bitching and complaining.
Okay.
So
Sassy,
I'm gonna give you
Facebook
I'm
stuff.
gonna give y'all the
okay. So
definition
if
term
a
of
man
sassy.
goes to vent on Facebook about his wife or something,
that's
he's being
sassy.
sassy. You think
I'm
that's
gonna say
sassy?
that's sassy. Or making indirect posts on Facebook is sassy because that's what women do. If a man doing something that a woman do, I would call that sassy.
Well, okay. So
Maybe.
if men go get they pedicures, is that sassy?
I don't know if that's sassy.
No,
I can
no, you would
I
not
don't
do
know
that.
if that's sassy,
You just
y'all.
say it out your mouth.
No.
I don't know, y'all, because I can appreciate that, because some of them nails be
No,
dirty.
just because you can appreciate some sassy, don't
I
mean
can
it ain't
appreciate a
sassy.
little bit
Okay.
of sassy.
So a man
Oh.
go and get a facial, is that sassy? Or a massage, is that sassy? Getting they whatever body parts wax, is that sassy?
Ooh.
So come on, you gotta give me something.
Okay, pause.
I might got me
Okay,
stumped.
okay.
I might do
Pause.
my research.
The definition of sassy is lively, bold, and full of spirit.
Okay.
That's
Bold.
the definition of sassy.
So
Okay.
let's stay with
So
the word
the
bold.
definition that we are trying to put to it, we're trying to teeter the line of homosexual.
So they really mean feminine when they say sassy.
That's what they think it means.
Right.
That's not what it means. But they're basically trying to say you're woman-like, feminine. Got kids in here. I can't say.
You can't say
I
that.
can, but I don't want to say it.
You can because my
So a man who acts less than a man, more like a woman, more
a
homosexual.
feminine man.
Okay. Well, I have a question then. Why is it okay for a woman to operate in her masculine energy, but it's not okay for a man to have feminine tendencies? Why is it a name when we give it when it's for a man, but it's a woman operating her masculine energy because she has to?
Well, for one, I don't believe in women having masculine energy because that's not what y'all was born with. And don't nobody say that but our culture of people. So
Our
again,
culture the only one that say
so-
sassy too.
And again, we don't know what shit mean. You're not operating in your masculine energy. You're surviving. And you upset that you got to survive by yourself. That's it. Just because you walking around being bitchy doesn't mean you're masculine. How is you being bitchy masculine, but if a man is bitchy, he's sassy? So it don't make sense. I'm operating in my masculine energy. No, you ain't doing nothing but jumping from lap to lap, increasing that body count and making your life hard. That's what you think because the average woman think operating in masculinity is to emulate a man. And what y'all think we do, all y'all think we do is just clothes on ass all the time. So no, operating in your masculine energy is being that leader, that provider, that problem solver, not getting more problems. So you can't operate in your masculine energy if every decision you make keep bringing you more problems. You deal with bullshit men. You keep having kids by bullshit men. You're not operating masculine energy. That's the people who think masculine energy is only meant for us to have sex. No, it's duty involved there. So you cannot operate in your masculine energy if only thing you providing to your life is more problems. You're really just stupid. That's it. It ain't got nothing to do with you being masculine. Like you don't want to be feminine because you feel like you're better than the people that you talk to, and you may be better than the people that you talk
Right.
to. But the problem is, you set your life up to be on the same level than the people you better than. So that's who you got to talk to.
So can I ask you a question? What makes a man a man?
What makes a man a man? Old law, or new law, because you know it's different laws. Old Testament or New Testament. I'm an Old Testament person. I like the horror stories in the Old Testament. That's how it really was. None of that sitting time out.
Okay.
I think we all know what the Old
do.
Testament of what a man was, and
Because when
I
we say,
think
because when we say sassy, because there are some men that are, because we get into this thing where we say metrosexual. I know there's some men. Let me just
First of all, Metro.
I'm gonna throw this out. I'm gonna throw this out there because we got this man bag era. Okay, I'm gonna put this out there because I know some because we said
you know
sassy.
what? That's what makes you a man. Being able to hold all your shit in a wallet.
We got the wallet. We got the
That's
wallet.
what
Okay.
no, I'm talking about a regular wallet, not nothing you got to put across here.
No,
a little
because there's
bag,
no. Okay,
a
so you're
fanny
saying men
pack,
can't
But-
wear.
I've seen,
man.
I've
Oh my
seen,
gosh,
I've seen,
okay.
I've seen masculine
man.
men. Let me be real.
We going back to my grandpa times.
I've
We not
seen-
wearing lotion.
Oh man.
You could wear.
So, but I've seen masculine men wear the crossbody bags, and it's the way they're wearing them. You know, they're wearing the crossbody bags, especially when they're on trips. I've seen in travel in the airports. You know, where they have their crossbody bags on, and they've got their wallets, they have their passports and different things in there. And I'm looking at them, and I'm like, okay, I like the way that looks. They smelling good.
Yeah,
Got the
yeah,
nails. Their nails are clean underneath because they done got them done.
They got a
Their
little polish
toes
and
looking
buff
right.
on
They got
them,
their
yeah.
toes out. And I don't think it's anything wrong with that. You know, you're clean. You know,
Then you're
cleanliness
gonna have
is
to
next to
explain
God.
what you
so
meant
what
then.
is masculine?
But
Because you just described good hygiene.
that's good
Yeah.
hygiene.
That's
but sometimes
that's
they taking
not
that good.
masculine or feminine. That is just
That is
Clean.
Adulting.
That's good
Like, you
hygiene.
should have good
Right,
hygiene.
but you get some women that say, okay, but that make him soft. I don't want no. That's good hygiene. Some people don't
But
know
those
the
are
difference.
the same women who are operating in masculine.
you know what? Those are the same women that are suing Venmo. Cash App. They suing Cash App,
Hooters, Kinko's.
Hooters, Kinko's, and the National Defense for the country.
Man,
those who
I'm
those
just
women
saying.
are. Like that, like
I think it's
masculinity is in different forms, but it mainly subscribe to the duty of the man. Like protect. Right?
Provide, protect.
They just start at protect.
Okay,
So we need to
protect.
make some get some things clear with protect.
Okay, let's
Right.
get things clear with protect.
Matter of fact, I got some notes. Let me pop this open
Pop it open.
because I don't want to.
we talking about
I don't want
protect.
to. I don't want to misspeak on my.
I have
own.
some live notes coming in too on my
You know.
phone. So
So when we come down and we start talking about the roles of the man, provide, protect. Let's go to protect. So I'm gonna ask y'all.
and I got
Could you?
I got some live.
Let's just
roles
say
coming in.
you was protect is keep safe from harm or injury, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna ask both of y'all. If y'all was dating a man, just started dating, brand new, fresh.
Okay.
Whatever y'all go out, something happens.
Okay.
That man get his ass beat.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Can you continue dating him? And I'm talking about it's not even close. He got washed.
Okay.
First of all,
No. First of all,
well, you know I got to. I'm joking.
Deep breath, like.
no,
We both fighting. That's what you gotta know.
No.
What you gotta know is Big Joe jumping in
Come
now.
on, come
We
on
on
now.
a date.
Come on now. Let's just
I'm
keep
fighting
it,
too.
Let's keep it simple.
You fighting too?
Let's
What?
keep it simple.
Oh
Okay.
no, you ain't my date.
Okay.
We got to fight us. I'm from PA.
Nah.
It's us's.
If it's one of them, stay off of that.
So I can't fight. I can't help.
You cannot add to what's on the table. Put it on the table. That
Okay.
man take you out. Y'all just started talking, and he get his ass dogged walked. It wasn't close, no contest. Maybe if he would have slipped this one, he could have had him. It was just he lost. He 100% genuinely, organically, just lost the
So
fight.
you saying can I still date him?
Yeah,
Yes.
you can still date him. You can still have a high level of respect for
I
him.
can still have respect for him.
Okay, you won't bring it up ever,
I'm not gonna bring it up ever.
even if he getting on your ass about something.
Even if he getting on my ass.
Even
about
if he getting loud, you ain't gonna hit him with the
I gotta do
you
right.
ain't talk to old
I gotta-
boy and Sawgrass like
I
that.
gotta do right. Well, you know, I may be thinking it,
Why
but
you
I gotta
thinking it?
I gotta be because I'm a woman, and I might get mad in myself
yeah,
and be
little
like, you know,
vengeance. Go
I
ahead.
want to tell that nigga, you know, hey, you know, you weren't doing that in Sawgrass.
Yeah.
I might want to do that, but as a woman and as a black woman, you know what I'm saying, and as black women, sometimes we have this thing. You know, my grandmother used to say, "A foolish woman tear her own house down." And what that means is that sometimes as women, we are that our own husbands or our own boyfriend or our own significant other's worst enemy because we tear them down. You know what I'm saying? The world is waiting to tear the black man down or tear anybody down.
Yeah.
So don't start in your own house. If you taking the bricks out, if the man is putting the bricks in to build it up and you standing behind him taking the bricks down, how can the house be built? You get what I'm saying? So I got a sense of that. Y'all might be want to say you wasn't getting on that nigga ass when he was beating your ass. I might want to say
There
that
we
shit.
go. There we go.
Yeah,
That's the
But
truth.
what I need to understand is my words hold power.
But that's not your man yet. Y'all date.
Even in the, but I'm telling you from the beginning.
I'm just.
That's why
poking
you
it
gotta
out.
Start it out
here,
like that.
here
You
it
gotta
goes.
set
How
it.
it started is how it
Yeah,
finished.
yeah.
How it started. That's why you gotta recognize soulmate. Ain't no need in wasting time. When you meet a person, you need to be. You ain't gotta date 50 years. You ain't gotta date 8, 9. Don't waste 8, 9 months on that. When you meet that person, if look at that energy. If that person ain't with you, you gonna know off the top if it's real or if it's fake. It ain't gonna take you long.
Okay.
You either a part of the team or you not. If you on the team, you on the team. If you not on the team, move along. I mean, hey, it's tryouts. Not everybody get chosen at tryouts. Hey, I'm sorry. You know, we
You didn't
chose
make the
somebody.
cut.
We chose somebody else.
Yeah.
But just be sure when you choosing people for the team, you need to look at the characteristics of that person. You need to really look at those characteristics because everybody gonna have moments. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just letting you know.
I'm just saying.
Let's go to this one.
T.
What your man? Man, you dating this man?
T.
Whatever the case may be, y'all at a little club. A man come over.
Don't
there.
give up on him, T.
Man, let her talk, man.
Don't give up on him, T.
Man, come over there, grip your booty or something. Now he mans up.
It's so colorful.
Your date, he
Oh my
mans
gosh.
up. Now he's being a man. He's gonna be that protector, right? So whoop de whoop, blah, 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 whatever. Then they start fighting, and then he get washed. How you feeling after that?
You know, first of all, I'm gonna feel good because my man tried to stand up for me. He did try. Nah, he didn't really succeed at holding his own, but he tried. So it's like, you know, he didn't just let the man walk and say, you know
I'm gonna
what,
break this down.
you got ass, so he can touch it. he didn't just throw me out there like that.
So you would rather him take the loss than be like, I'm not.
Yeah, because if you let him do it, you're gonna let another man do it. And then I'm gonna end up pushed up against the wall somewhere because you done let some other man just go ahead and take it. Then you ain't never gonna get it again. Then I'm gonna have to disrespect you then. So
Okay, I think it's some slight cap in what y'all saying.
Oh,
At least 2% cap.
really?
I'm gonna give
Thank you for
2%
giving
cap.
us that.
Really?
I respect the fact that you said you were keeping it in your head. So, but you definitely said the average woman see a man that she just started dating get whooped. There you go. The laugh says it all. I don't even need to say it. Thank you for that. I thank you for being so organic. you know. So it comes with expectations. But as we say, protect means keep from harm or injury. So
Absolutely.
even if I go out there and get my ass whooped, long as you didn't get hurt, I did my job.
Yeah, I can say that.
But nobody looks at the textbook definition of what that means,
Facts.
right? So when we start asking what is sus and sassy, because men are starting to speak out more and women are starting to demand more. So at some point, y'all believe that y'all could just keep on asking for something and not be required to give something back. And that would have stayed true until we got to a point of men feeling like they are beneath their black woman.
Ooh.
Now, men, contrary to what y'all like to believe, the stats say the black man has been increasing their money for the last couple of generations. They've been making more and more money. But for some reason, y'all keep saying we broke. And the reason y'all might deem us broke is because maybe we don't have enough money for what luxury section you have in your head. So that means you're broke?
That means you don't have enough money to provide for yourself and for me. That's what that means. So yeah, in layman's terms, you broke.
Okay, am I meeting you as a virgin?
No, I'm sure no.
Okay, so I'm not meeting you as a virgin. I'm not even meeting you as a person who's gonna have my kids only.
Possibly,
Majority.
but it's still a possibility.
But I'm just going off the statistic facts. Majority.
Okay.
Right? So since I'm not even getting that, how do you have more demands?
Because the bar keeps.
Because I'm losing. I already got my job. And then your job also makes me lose even more. So how does that work?
Well,
Well, let's go. Let me keep my spiel going. That was a, you know.
Well, I'm gonna be careful
So-
with that.
so
I
this-
like that you said that.
So
but
we're
careful.
gonna break this down.
okay.
We're gonna see if we can break this down real quick. Okay, men, we have our job: protect, provide, be disciplinaries, and lead the household. Correct? Okay, I broke this down, trying to make it simple math, and give you 25% for each one. 25% provide, 25% that, all that, But you got to lead the woman and the kids. So you got to together to be a man, you're operating 125%. Cool. As a woman, cook, clean, have sex, bear children, and be nurturing. Also, 125%. At this point, we are even. We are very even.
Okay.
Today's woman wants a 50% discount off of their duties to go to their man.
50-50.
No, it's not 50-50. They want a 50% discount off their duties to go to the man. So, now that we move on with that, if we take off that, the man is now helping you. The man is doing 100% of providing, protecting, discipline, leading, 50% of the cooking, 50% of the cleaning. The sex most likely is going to drop, so they're going to drop that 50%. And if he's not getting his own kid, only he's coming in at the 50%. So let's just cut your whole duty 50%.
Wow.
The woman is operating on 62.5% of herself. So that gives her 37% free space to want what she wants. More trips, more luxury, more jewelry, more concerts. She has 37% free space. to think about all the things that she want. But your man that's picked up all the shit that he has to, the 50% that you want to discount at, and your new free space that you have to want more. That man is operating at 224.5% over capacity.
You really broke down these numbers.
Yeah, got to keep it simple
I
math.
see.
Because I have my job that's stationary. That job don't go nowhere. Now I got to get 50% of yours. Add that to me.
Okay.
And then I have to have room
Your other
for your
37%.
37% of whatever's trending. I want to go 3 or 4 trips this year. I want to go on 3 big trips. I want to go on 2 little trips. I want to get taken out 2 times a week. And I want you to take care of me and my 3 kids. And I want you to do it with a smile.
I want you to be happy about doing.
Well, I give you half the sex.
And while I'll give you half the sex, probably no kids, because a lot of people are just tying their tubes and getting them up out of there. And I'm not going to cook as much, or I'm not going to cook at all. Cleaning, we can do that together, because why not?
So we both live here.
Yeah, why not?
Lord Jesus, help us.
So that's where we at with these numbers. Women want to operate at 62.5% on the high end, while men are having to operate at 224% at a standard. Black men's suicide attempt rate has rose 73% between 91 and 2017. What happens when you overstress anything?
You burn it out.
Yeah, I agree.
Like a screw. You know, we all got oil drain plugs on the bottom of our cars where they drain the oil. If you
Right.
over tighten that screw, it's gonna strip. Can't use it no more.
Right.
Can't use the pan no more. Got to change it out. So anything you overdo something, you're gonna destroy it,
Right.
which makes sense with the rise in suicide attempts, which is 73%. And we can't just take this and say it's just us, because 69% of white men have this same suicide problem. Because we have the cultures that's always want more.
Okay. Okay. So let me say this. So I see your breakdown in your percentages. So if a man tells a woman, so if I meet a man that can cook, because I see you have this under the list of what the women do.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's there.
So if a man can cook his own food, clean his own house, he can do 2 of the things on the list himself. So that makes 50% of those things he can do himself, right? So you take those 2 things off the woman's list and put that on your list. What's the 2 things you can't do yourself? You can't do
I
that
can't
by
have
yourself.
kids. I can't have kids.
And you can't
by
bear
myself.
children by yourself, and you can't have sex by yourself.
I can.
Yeah,
You can, but okay, but the sex is
can.
gonna be less fun.
I mean, but I can't.
You're not gonna have
But-
as much fun.
But I can.
Hey,
you can definitely do
like-
it by
It's a
yourself,
bunch
I
of
can't.
toys. It's a bunch of
Bunch
stuff
of
out there.
toys
It's a
they're
bunch
making.
of stuff.
but you're not gonna have as much
No,
fun.
I can't have sex with my partner.
Right,
But I
right.
can get sex from people that's not my partner.
Right.
So I can still have access to sex.
Okay, but you can't bear no children.
Yeah, I can't bear.
Okay.
I can't bear any children, but I can pay for a surrogate.
Okay, so let me ask you this question: what do you think what does a man need a woman for?
Close my notes. I don't want y'all to say I'm cheating. Or nothing.
Don't cheat. What does a man need a woman for? If he could do all these things himself, because I know plenty of men. I know some men that cook better than women.
No.
I know some men that clean better than women. So what does a man that can do all these things around the home need a woman for?
Love and companionship.
Love and companionship.
Stop.
It's good. I'm just saying, T-Bo, those are good
Oh,
things.
was I supposed? That was you? Oh, I was supposed to let you. Sorry. Okay,
I like
that's
that
you.
she said that. That's love and companionship is good.
Respect.
Okay.
Okay.
That's above love.
Okay.
Get that understanding.
Okay.
As long as y'all get that understanding first, then you can move on to the other stuff. We like respect.
I know men like respect.
Okay, we like it first though, like number one on the list. Because
feel
if
like they the
you don't
man.
respect that man, it don't matter how much you love him, you're gonna leave him because you don't respect him.
Yeah, well, that's just that. Respect goes along with loyalty. If I respect you, I'm gonna be loyal to you. If I'm loyal to you, I'm gonna love you. That's why they say respect, loyalty over love. It goes together.
Back to your question.
To the
what
question.
do men need from women if they're able to cook, clean, have access to sex? Why do they need a woman?
What you need a woman for?
You need a woman because it feels a lot better when somebody does it for you.
Absolutely.
So I can cook, but this don't mean nothing. I'm just cooking because I need to eat.
Right.
But who doesn't want to come home to
But the fact that I know that you got up, took time out your day to make sure I was good, that means something.
Right. It's the same with sex.
So yeah, I mean we can play the semantics. I can pay for a maid. I can do all that, but it's not gonna feel the same because the person who's doing it is only doing this for business. Right. So in that aspect, that is that extension of this is my love to you. You feel that love. We've been out, we've been working all day, we've been doing all this to have somebody to say, boom, this is the love. Because me cooking for myself ain't no different than me going to Taco Bell. It's no different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's no different from fast food. It's no different from me going to sit at the bar at a restaurant and just get my food and then leave. I don't have no attachment to what just happened here.
Absolutely.
This don't make me feel no type of way. I don't feel better about it. It just, I ate. I had a taste for this, so I ate.
Right.
But the fact if I come in the house, and the house is this aroma that you done this for me.
Right.
Now we living under
Now
different set of rules.
good.
Now we feel love. Now we feel respected.
So I
now
think
we
that what you're
feel appreciated.
So I think that what you're speaking under falls under the umbrella of companionship. So I'm gonna say this, that a man nowadays, the way society has created things and the way they've shaped things, is that I think ultimately, let me go all the way back to Genesis, okay? I'm gonna go a little biblical. I'm sorry for my people that don't believe in the scripture.
And we don't apologize to these people.
Okay.
At all.
I was just making sure. I ain't know I'm a guest.
No.
Blood wash born believer. I'm sorry, I'm a guest. So I wanted to make sure.
We don't
I just wanted to make sure that I was in the. Okay, so since y'all don't apologize to the people, let me go back to scripture in Genesis when, God had put Adam first. He looked around the garden and he was like, Adam got everything he need, but it's just something he missing. Adam had everything he needed. Let's not silence the fact. Adam had everything he needed. He was just missing one thing. Companionship. He didn't have that. Adam had food. Adam knew how to eat. Adam had everything he needed, but companionship. So you were correct. You need that other person there for the love and the companionship that goes together.
Adam was also equally yoked.
That's the yoke. The yoke comes from the.
He didn't have a choice, but
he didn't
have a choice.
Yeah, he didn't have a choice.
But see, the thing is, back to my numbers here. The reason why I broke that down in the numbers, the percentages like I did, because the man's role is the dominant percentage. The woman's role is to ease the stress off of his role once he come home for his companionship.
Right.
So if you're not doing your role,
yes,
and after I do my role, I have to come also assist with your role.
But
where is my relief?
Okay,
let me tell you
but
something.
that can go both ways because if we're both working, if we're both, putting in the income to the household, and then I gotta come home and deal with the kids and cook and clean, and you just have to go to work. Like I feel like
he just gotta go to work.
That's how I would look at it. It's like I understand you got the responsibility. You have to protect. You have to provide. But it's like, God, I'm tired too. So can you take some of this off of me?
But I'm gonna paint this for you. T, I'm gonna follow up with T. I'm gonna follow up with T because, and I like to be in these situations, y'all. Let's just be real. I'm gonna just be transparent with y'all.
Okay.
In my time, in my past, I did everything. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna stand on that. 2 jobs, 2 kids, and a husband. You understand me? go to work at the school, get off from the school. We got one car now. I'm going to fly down here to Cameron because I'm going to be on time because I know that man don't want to stand out there in the heat because he done already told me, Joe, it be hot out here. I don't want to stand out here in the heat.
On time.
So guess what I done did? I done went to my boss. Hey, boss lady, look. The man don't want to stand out there and he said it's hot out there. I don't want to hear that when I get in the car. Can I leave early? Yeah, baby, go get your man from work.
Yeah.
We understand you
Yeah.
new to this. You ain't got married. You ain't got these children. I just had my little baby girl at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't have my little baby boy. I had my baby girl. She was premature. So she like, I know you getting in the mother thing. Go get your husband, baby. She let me leave. I'm riding the camera. Go and get my husband. Get in the car, baby. It's hot. Come on. Going to the daycare, get my baby girl, because guess what? The daycare charge you by the minute.
Yeah, they sure do.
So we flying. I'm from Cameron, Louisiana, y'all. Beaumont, Texas. I'm going to get P, because we ain't got no money to pay for that. P, get in the car, P. We get home. First thing he do, jump in the shower. I ain't going to fight him for the shower, because the man say he hot.
He hot out there. You know,
Gone.
He semi-musty
Who
right
got to
now.
be fed? He got to be fed. She got to eat. So here I go. I'm in the kitchen. I'm busting it down. Now, mind you, I've been at work all day, too. But I'm not thinking about myself because I understand that my role as a woman is to nurture my family. So now I'm nurturing them. I'm loving on them.
Yeah.
I'm allowing my husband to shower. I'm loving on my daughter because she's here. Now, whatever it is I need to do, I need to make that meal hot because whatever he going to eat, he wanted to be hot. She need to eat. I ain't even thought about myself. You understand what I'm saying? So he didn't already shower. He ready. Everybody eating. And now I'm just looking around. Okay, it might be time for me to eat, but I need to clean myself too.
Yeah.
But guess who's waiting in the bedroom? Because now it's the other part of what I need to do.
It's time to do your other wifely duties.
Because guess what, though? Let's be real.
It's your other wifely
Let's be
duties.
real.
That's not every day, though.
Yeah.
It's not every day. It's not every day, but guess what? Let's be real. Husbands do expect that to be something that's done in the marriage because that's something that you do when you dating. So when you get married, you be like, look, don't slack off. Come on, bring that stuff in here because that's what I want to do.
Well, you know, the Bible told you to do it too. Don't just put it on
Okay,
us.
so you say, okay,
You know?
but I'm just saying, if you have somebody, if you have somebody that's doing all of that, you got to do more than just work. And when those ends don't meet, and you come to the table, you say, okay, look, we got bills over here, and them ends ain't meeting. Somebody's got to do more. Don't look at your wife and say, okay, I already got a job.
Oh well, no, we not.
What you gonna do?
We not saying that at all. That's not what I'm saying.
I know you're not saying that, but understand that there are men like
but we
that.
we don't even talk about them.
I know.
We don't co-sign them.
I know that,
or
but
give them
I'm
light.
just saying from experience, know that there are men like that that exist.
Yeah, they definitely
so now,
trash ass men.
when we all be talking about sassy, that's sassy to me.
No,
that you want to sit up. That's sassy
I'll
that
give
you
you
want to
that.
sit up
I'll give you
and
that.
watch your wife work 2 jobs while you relaxing.
Cause you hot. Yeah, that's sassy. I give you that one.
That is sassy.
Now back to your initial thing. Say it to me again.
I was
lost
saying if the woman is working and the man is also working.
Okay, cool.
Sassy.
I got you.
Okay,
I got you.
okay.
I'm cooking now.
Sassy.
Okay, so everything that we say don't apply to every generation. What you done, you in a different generation, man.
Clearly.
Yeah. So what you done is second nature. You're used to operating at a level of high stressful environment to keep everything in the house. So
I won't operate at it no
Okay.
more. I did it, but I ain't gonna do it no more.
it's all a choice. It's all a choice.
That was my choice at the time. I
So-
won't do it again.
But you shouldn't even been dealing with a man that had to operating at high on your stress level.
You living your
because
life.
now you was operating at 224%.
Yeah.
See,
You live. I'm not gonna operate at 224 no more.
So when
Thank God.
when you got a man that understand, y'all neither one. If y'all good man, good woman, neither one of y'all gonna operate that high,
Right.
Because you don't need to. Now, I'm speaking on the ones who really don't bring much at all to the table but themselves. Anyway,
I've
they
seen it.
already don't have good habits. So, high operating women that cares about the family and putting the family together, yeah, y'all have plight. Y'all can speak. But everybody is not qualified for what y'all speak about. So, the woman that is not that, she can't complain like y'all can complain. Most of the women that's doing all of this complaining already operating at a very low level.
Right.
So, if you're not even working, or you're not even working full time, for me, you can't complain about cooking. This is the reason why. Because this generation of women don't even cook, they heat. 95% of everything that they cook comes out of a can. Your old glory greens,
Oh, Lord.
your bush beans, your
on,
rice
Old
in the
Glory.
crock pot. The only thing you're gonna cook is the meat. You can literally take all of this shit out of a can and throw it in the microwave. So you're not gonna tell me you sitting up here, you done had a hard ass day at Popeyes. Now all of a sudden you can't cook when you get home, and you wasn't cooking anyway. You wasn't cleaning no greens, you wasn't soaking no beans, you wasn't doing none of this cooking that caused prep time.
My Lord.
So what are you complaining for exactly?
I'm not doing this.
You are giving me the same process that it takes to boil hot dogs. And you are complaining about I worked all day too. Okay, well what did you do? Well, I work retail. But you got a lot of energy to come your ass home and complain about Karen who keep fucking with you at work, and if she tell you something again, you gonna bust her ass. Ma'am, cook something. We hungry.
Even the
Cook
kids laugh.
something. We hungry. We not, because when the man say cook, we are not saying we want a Thanksgiving meal every time you cook.
But we don't want hot dogs.
We don't want hot dogs.
Yeah, y'all don't want no bean
Man.
burritos from the freezer, huh?
And
Look,
we don't want nachos.
Yeah.
man, you can keep your rotels for the
And we don't want
kids
no
party.
devil eggs.
Nah,
we don't
we
want
don't.
baby shower food.
Nah, we don't.
Hey, baby shower.
but at
It do be good.
But at times,
yeah.
Meatballs.
at times it's cool.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, everybody want to pick up the plight of I work so you can help me cook. But it's like, okay, if we doing the same demanding type of work to where
Right.
it makes sense, it makes sense. But sitting up there saying you work 3 hours at Children's Place and then come home, you have a problem with cooking is kind of ridiculous to me.
I understand what you're saying, though. I was always, to be honest with you, I was always considerate at the fact that, working in the refinery, working outside, and me being in education and working inside, there was a difference. I was always considerate.
I mean, yeah, it's always a difference.
I was always,
working
yeah.
in AC all day,
Yeah.
working in, in
You
the office
climbing
is different
them
than working
things,
outside. Yeah.
and doing that. I ain't really doing that. I'm in the cafeteria.
You sit down.
I'm
I'm
in
gonna call
the
your
cool-
mama.
Yeah, I'm in the cool air. So I was always
So-
considerate of that. I think it's just
But I didn't
really
work in two jobs.
But
That's-
see what I'm saying? Working two jobs.
Yeah.
Like I say, working period has a mental stress on everybody across the
yeah.
board.
But understand when I leave there and I go to the mall and I'm working
Yeah.
at Victoria's
But
Secret.
our women has managed to say, I shouldn't have to do it because I worked, even though you fought so hard
Right.
to make your own money to be
Right.
independent. You don't get to be independent and say I don't have duties no more.
Right.
No, that ain't how that go.
Right.
Like, if I'm off, if the thing is this, look, you cook on these days, and when I'm off, I cook. Whatever the arrangement is the arrangement. But my whole thing is everybody's acting like they sitting up there, going in the back, pulling out a chicken, wringing its neck, plucking the feathers, stuffing them, seasoning
Lord
them.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? Cutting they okra, going like you're
Picking it,
not.
then cutting
Yeah,
it.
you're not cooking. You're literally heating.
But when you off and I don't want to be off and come home and find you in the same spot, bro.
Or the same shit on the floor that was there this morning when I left.
And that's understandable.
And don't
That is
call
very
me all day
understandable.
during work asking me what you want me to do. Do not call me with that. Like,
Like, do something.
I know you ain't just do that.
what?
You sat up there and eyeballed me for taking a shot, and then you just took a shot.
I did,
The double standard right here. Y'all don't know what's going on, but we know what's going on.
I need a charger.
I'm sorry.
So-
I shouldn't be. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
be
so-
around the basketball shorts that you've been having
Man,
for 50
I
years.
mean, 'cause just-
them Lakers.
Yeah, but think
Don't
about
wear
it.
them.
Think about it though. A man's job is to protect, provide, lead, discipline, all that good stuff.
And the man
What if he say, nah, Joe, I done cooked, clean, I done all this all week. You fight that big ass nigga today. What you say? Oh, you understand? No. I've been doing
First
all
of
my
all,
duties
I got
plus
a gun.
yours.
I shoot. I ain't fighting.
That nigga grabbed your ass, you go fight it.
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
off.
That 45. Make the chopper
That
rain.
45 and take care of it, huh?
The chopper go get him, you know.
The
He
blitz.
ain't fighting alone. You
But-
just told
but-
me I couldn't fight today.
But
Yeah.
you see how crazy it
Yeah.
sounds.
But I get you though.
But if men was to just start saying some of the shit that y'all say, it would sound so crazy to y'all. But when y'all say it, y'all don't catch it that you sound crazy as
But
hell
you know
right
what?
now.
I'm gonna tell you something about yourself that I do like in meeting you. You know, I like that you're an advocate for respect for the man. That's a good thing. Because a woman should respect a man. Let's be real. But you know what? Women want respect. Let's put it just, everybody want respect.
Of course.
And that's where it starts. And I think when women respect men, men respect women. Okay?
Yeah.
So I think if we all start respecting each other, then these things are going to naturally happen. You understand what I'm saying? People are going to stop saying stuff like, you cook something today? You going to cook? You ain't got to ask that
Because it's
question.
already going to be done.
It's already be done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to
see.
thrive in my femininity, and you going to thrive in your masculinity and
You
all
gonna
this
be
stuff.
normal.
You're going to be
It's gonna be-
masculine.
it's going to
And I'm
be
going to
what
be
it
is.
feminine,
Perfect.
and everything's going to be all right. Everybody wants to talk about the old school, but the old school, they didn't have no rules. They just did it.
They just did it.
My daddy's 73 years old. Guess
second
what?
nature.
He just
It was his
did
job. It was
he
second
still
nature.
do it. My mama retired and went back to work. So when she get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work, my dad, her tire might be low. My daddy's 73. He gonna get up with her.
Gonna take care of
He
it.
gonna check them tires. He gonna do a pre-check like
take
she
care of it.
driving
Yeah.
an 18-wheeler.
Whole vehicle inspection.
Yeah.
Before she get
the
up
night
out of there.
before, if her gas ain't going on E, guess what? They gonna get in the truck together, and he gonna go and pump her gas.
That's not something that
Man,
happens
I
like that
seen,
anymore.
man.
When they
side
go
note.
to the gas station, even now, and my dad
That's-
has a limp, a bad leg. He has 15 screws in his left ankle.
That is not something
Guess what?
that happens anymore.
He gonna get out and drag that same leg. Y'all remember that horror movie Shaka? Remember how Shaka drag? My daddy gonna sit that same leg. He gonna drag that same leg right in the raceway.
And pump that boy.
What? He gonna pay for it and pump that gas.
Today's men will watch you pump your gas
Man,
and then come ask you for your phone number as if they didn't just sit there and watch you pump your
That
gas.
man gonna sit in
That's
that
what
car.
they do now.
But see, the thing.
Wait till you finish pumping and say, "What's up, girl?"
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, what's happening?
Boy, if you don't get
all
the-
the hard work out the way, and what's up? See,
Now that you done
but
pumped your gas.
But that's the problem. That is the main problem right there. Y'all burn yourself off on trash men, and then still want to date without resetting your whole mental state. And then you go to a man and you have no patience. You literally have no patience. Like, speaking on the raceway, just driving down there the other day. I'm driving past raceway. The woman is outside pumping her gas, and the dude is sitting in the passenger.
Oh, I would never.
And I'm just like,
I would
I
never.
started to just pull over there and get a number.
You should
Why?
have. You should. You know what you should
Why?
have.
Just to show him how easy it is for somebody to take your gas and then give her back her number. I don't want this.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Just to prove.
Bad
Just to
women
prove
ruin good men.
Like,
If I gotta pump my gas and you sitting in the car, you finna get out.
and it was a hot day.
You finna
it
get
wasn't-
out.
It wasn't no
I'm gonna leave you at
overcast
this
or
gas
nothing.
station. The same gas station you got comfortable at, you finna stay here.
You know, for those who don't know, this is Texas heat. We in Texas. It's not
What?
no overcast over here. He's sitting in the. But anyway, like I say, y'all waste so much time trying to make trash men what your idea is. Y'all do not realize when you come and get the man that you want, you done made yourself not qualified because you nasty. You just mean. Like, I ain't do it.
Some women don't qualify because they ain't qualified to begin with because they got a filthy mouth. You know what I'm saying? Or they want a man to have some. First of all, he gotta have a 800 credit score, baby. Yours is 400. So what you talking about? You don't have.
She over here driving a 04 Honda Accord, talking about an 800.
That's what I'm saying.
And what
You can't. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you now. And women, I love y'all. Black women, I love black women. I'm a black woman. I love the women. Women, we gotta stop doing that. We have to stop saying these men have to have things that we don't have. He gotta have.
Don't even know how
he
to
need
get
to
it.
be
He
on
need to
his
make
job
6
for at
figures.
least 10 years.
He need to make 6
Baby, you work
figures.
at Walmart.
Yeah.
And you only been there 2 years. And you damn near about to get suspended because you've been stealing. And your homegirl's been coming in there stealing. What are you saying? You know what I'm saying?
That felt real personal.
I'm just saying, because I know some
We know some people.
I know a couple of
That
people
felt
like
real
that.
personal. Like,
But
He
these
gotta
are the
have a
people.
good job, but you work at Burger King. Let's keep it real.
These are
We
the
want to
people.
put these requirements on men. You want to require these men to have things that you don't require. You can't do that. You gotta meet people where they are, baby. You can't meet a man and require him. You shopping at Forever 21. That's good. I shop at Forever 21. Don't meet that man and tell him he needs to take you to the Galleria. For what?
you already here.
For what? And you shopping at Target. He meeting you in Target. But then when he tell you what's your idea of a good first date, I don't know, maybe walking around the Galleria. For what? What we going to the Galleria for? I met you in Target. Why not take you to Target? I'm just saying, don't set your bar so high. Let's meet
Don't
where
be
we
delusional.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Let's meet where we are.
Delusional. Don't be delusional.
And don't require me to have something that you don't have.
But-
I have a car. So quite naturally, I'm not going to date a man that don't have a
That
car.
don't have a car.
Why
That
would
just
I
makes
date you and you ain't got no car? I have a car. Now, if I didn't have a car, that's different. If you
If
riding
you
a bike,
don't have a car, you shouldn't be trying to date nobody. How you gonna get to him? How you gonna get to him?
but guess what?
That's his
I
problem.
had a, I, they did, I
That's his
did,
problem.
they did have a guy many years ago. They did have a guy that was like, hey, I'll take you on a date. You're going to have to drive. I ain't got no car right now, but I got the money to take you on a date. He didn't understand my position when I was like, wait a minute, you ain't got no car. He was like, oh, don't tell me you one of them. Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
am one of them.
And I'ma be one of
because
them.
listen
Yeah.
to this. You want to go on a date with me,
Yeah.
but I got to drive us in my car because you don't have a car right now. How about the same money you're trying to take me to Logan's with? You save that money. You continue to save your money.
Logan's is horrible.
Get you a car. Get where I'm at. And then meet me halfway. And then maybe we could do something. But if I'm picking you up on a date, is it really a date?
Well, also, I
Y'all
think
gonna
that
kick it?
women, like our generations and generations a little bit younger than us, they want the old school standards at like their grandmother, like their mothers, like their great grandmothers, but their great grandmothers didn't work.
No,
They got to
didn't.
stay home. They got to take care of the kids. They got to take care of the house. They got to do, and they dealt with some shit that we don't even want to deal with.
Deal with, yeah.
They were cheated on.
That's
Yep.
it.
They were beat,
Ta-ta.
and it was known.
Right.
And it was known. It was public embarrassment. And you know what? They still stayed.
Right.
They still stayed.
It wasn't that
So
much public embarrassment.
it wasn't that much, but people knew.
Social media.
But
made
now
it
I'm going to say
more.
this.
People
but,
knew.
but you didn't
in
have...
the
like,
towns where people
I
people
agree
knew.
with you, T.
So it wasn't like, oh, she over there, she knows shit. But it was still something, no, even if it was like at the church or at the corner store or something. People knew, but
Because
they
the
still
women
stayed
were-
But I'ma tell
because
you
And
though.
women were stronger.
T.
they were very much stronger.
They
They
Nobody,
were.
nobody wants to go through anything. You understand
They
me?
not built
But listen
for
to
nothing.
this.
Yeah.
Adversity. If you don't go through something, you're not going to get anything.
Now we're not saying stay in no domestic
No.
violence relationship. We're not. But
Definitely.
the point I'm trying to make is that our grandmothers, our great grandmothers, the women 2 generations before us, 3 generations, 5, they went through some stuff that
They
we
were
will
women.
never want to
They-
go through.
They were women. They,
And
matter
it
of
was
fact,
hard.
they were
It was
strong,
hard for them.
independent women.
They didn't have all this technology and social media, and they barely had. Some of them weren't even allowed to leave the house. They stayed pregnant all the time.
Right. My
So,
grandmother
all these-
had 18 children.
Yeah, exactly.
Louise Johnson, shout out to Louise
Exactly.
Johnson, R.I.P.
So
Mary Louise Johnson. Mary Louise Johnson had 18 kids. And let me tell you something. I watched her do it.
and it made her a strong
What?
woman. So
But-
we do complain. I
But
will
what
say we
they
complain.
what they call them people broke? What they call the man of yesterday broke? Because they didn't go on luxury trips or nothing. They just took care of home. What are those men considered broke?
I guess if we're looking at that time, no, they weren't broke because they
So-
had the good jobs.
So if they were not broke,
they had the good jobs, which made the women stay because the
it's-
women knew
it's
that they would be
still
taken
on
care
an
of.
economic level, it still was the equivalent of a paycheck to
Yeah,
paycheck
yeah,
today.
yeah.
So they managed to take care of home, buy property, and take care of their children.
Well, they probably took care of
So,
two households, three households.
But see, the thing is, I have never heard a woman who didn't have kids complain about men being so broke. It's always somebody who need a stepdaddy to step in that has a requirement of how much money a man should make. Now, granted, a man should make a decent amount of money, and you shouldn't be making no kids unless you have enough money per child. It should be planned out. All these mistakes, and I'm just shooting up the club, here go another baby, whatever the case may be. That ain't how it's supposed to go. But if you can't take care of yourself, you shouldn't even be dealing with people. You shouldn't be dating. Like if your check engine light come on right now and your ass panic, you are not in the dating season. This is not the season of dating for your motherfucking ass. Because if that check engine come on and your ass say, fuck, oh no, you can't date. You ain't got the pocket for it. If you ain't got it.
Listen.
If your ass ain't changing your oil at least 3 times a year, you cannot date. You cannot keep up with it. First of all, if you a man, if you don't jack this fucking car up and drain this oil yourself,
it goes back to, and even in our previous conversation, even in the previous, segment we were in. First of all, when we did it, y'all, I didn't expect a lot of people to hit on it. Because let's be honest, a lot of people don't want that truth.
No.
A lot of women don't want that truth.
No.
A lot of men don't want that truth. But I'm going to say it once again, putting it out there. If you need child support, women and men, then you don't need the children. Period. It ain't the judge's fault. It ain't nobody's fault.
Yeah.
You laid down. You did the act. It was good. You had fun making them. If you need, when I say need the child support, then you don't need the children. I sit before you right now. I don't need the child support. I ain't had the child support. And me and my kids are eating and living good. We eat and we live good. Sometimes we get a surprise.
Yeah.
And I get a deposit. And it be like 71 cents. And I be like, damn, we got 71 cents.
I can go supersize.
Hey.
I don't know what we gonna do with it.
Shit, my neighbor got cool cups for sale, so you might can get 2 of them. You know, the price of them
Yeah.
ain't $25
Your neighbor
a month.
selling cool cups. We might could get a cool cup. But let me ask you a question. Did I need it? No. Did it pay any bills? No. I don't need it. I have the children. You get what I'm saying? And that goes for both parties, men and women. So I'm telling the women, if you're on Facebook beating up your baby daddy because he ain't paying child support, you might be the problem, boo.
Matter of fact,
because if you need that child support, get that man them children.
You are the problem.
Call him.
This is the reason why I'm saying you are the problem.
Craig, what did Ike's baby mama do? She pulled up. Y'all going to your daddy. She pulled up quick. Bye.
Play father, huh?
What else supposed to do with 2 kids? What you mean, Ike?
You made them.
Nut bush citizen. Take care of them. Because I don't want your child support. Take care of the kids.
And that's really the trash thing about it. If you going on social media complaining about child support and not complaining about this man has given me these kids and he's not instilling the mental development that they need.
Exactly.
You the problem.
Yeah.
And basically what you're saying is give the other parent that opportunity. Give the other parent the opportunity to be a parent. Sometimes fathers don't get that opportunity.
Oh nah, because if we gonna be real about the situation, the moment any woman had a kid, you already knew if this man could afford child support before y'all broke up. This already know statement. That man lifestyle didn't change after he got a baby. He went to the downside.
Right.
You know this. Right. So it's like instead of you articulating co-parenting and coming up with a situation so we can raise the kid, you're just talking about some money. Okay, cool.
All right.
Go down that rabbit hole of government assistance, and 9 times out of 10, you don't come out that rabbit hole.
Right.
So you stay with a certain group of men that you have to deal with because that's what you qualify for.
Right.
And now we mad. You turned yourself into a Section 8 princess. So you get the Pookie, the Ray Ray, the Jody. You get all them niggas. That's who you get. And they gonna put some more kids in you. And then they gonna solidify your ass is stuck here forever. So cool, you can put me on child support. I can end up having to pay $200,000 by the time it's over with. But your ass is trapped in purgatory when it comes down to living.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, it's a setup.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't see that, and and I'm gonna tell you something. Even though I had to go the child support route in my situation, and I had no choice, just because, but it's a setup. Because they get a certain percentage off of your children. Exactly. They get a percentage off of that. Every time, every check payment that's cut, every month, they take a certain percentage of that and it goes to them. That card they produce, would you like a Texas deposit card? Oh, you do? You want one? Okay.
No, you gotta pay
another
that.
Percentage for that. So, I mean, it's a business. It's a business. And then they offer you other things. Okay, we're going to give you free health care that you think is free. Somebody pays for it. We're going to give you food stamps. Somebody pays for that. We're going to give you Section 8. Somebody pays for that. They're going to give these women all these things. So they condition these, like you said, Section 8 princesses or these black women, they condition them to think that the man is better outside of the home. It's better for the man to be outside of the home because you're going to get more.
We got you.
Get him out the home because we're going to give you more. You're going to get more with him out the home. And women actually believe that. So they do that. So the system is designed to tear, I believe that it is designed to tear the men down. But as women and men, if we educate ourselves, they put it in a book. They said if they put it in a book, we wouldn't read it. If you read about it and you educate yourself about it and you understand it, then we'll start to work together. One question before you start talking. Why would you sit there and have sex with somebody, have a baby, and then let somebody else tell you what to do with it or how to take care of it? You did the act. It doesn't make sense. It's my child. I did it. So why would you tell me when and how much I need to pay to eat, to feed my kid, to clothe my kid? I know I need to feed it. It's not an animal. It's a human. I know I need to feed it. I know I need to clothe it. But I'm waiting on the judge to tell me that out of my check, I need to take this much to do. That's crazy, y'all.
Because some people need that.
That make no sense.
Yeah,
because some people need to be told.
But they calculated their lifestyle.
That makes no sense.
And that's why a lot of men got a problem with child support.
Jesus
because
Christ.
if we was together and we only managed to spend $350 a month on children, if that's what we did when we was together, we're going to the court, and the court is saying I owe you $725.
Right.
The average black man makes about $40,000. Below average is less than that to nothing. So if you know he's not even an average black man, why would you set him up for $725? Because for one, this is what men do. When men don't have money, we don't feel like men. So what you're asking for him, give me the majority of your check and still find the motivation to just be around your kid. Not get your kid and be able to do stuff with them. Just be around your kid and have that motivation. So you have men who will go pick up their kid and they can just sit in the house. You know why? Because I didn't just gave 66% of my check to child support. We can't. Well, I'm gonna take you.
Right.
I ain't got no money. And I can't say, hey, you wanna send me back $200 so I can do something? No. So you can't do that. So you got men that's like, you know what? I'm paying all this money. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing.
Excuse me.
Now, is it trash? Yes, it's very trash. But when you sit in the middle, you get to hear everybody's side clearly.
Right.
I can understand, even though I don't agree with it, but I can understand you spending a certain amount on child support that you're paying, and you don't want to just get your child and just him spend a night. You would like to go do stuff. You would like to go take him out of town, go shopping with him. You would like to do stuff with your kid, but you can't do it. So you don't want your kid to be around you like, man, I'm with my daddy. We don't never get to do nothing. I do better off staying with my mama. Then you get, when you get to asking kids, you want to go with your daddy, then they get to associating. Well, what do I do when I go to my daddy's house? Not a damn thing. No, I'm good. I'll stay here.
This is true.
So, with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in to Visual Power Podcast. Anything y'all want to say before we get up out of here? We at this 133 mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. This is for anybody. The man who retires me, the man who pay all my bills, that 6-figure man that I get, I'm gonna toot it up every night. I ain't even gonna lie. You take me out the work, Gabe, and I'm a cook. Like I'm gonna learn how to shuck some peas. Okay.
Thanksgiving gonna just be a regular day, huh?
Every day.
Ain't nothing special about this.
Every
I eat
day.
this twice a week.
So I'm just saying, the man that I find, that 6-figure man, he gonna get all that.
As you should.
All of it.
As you should.
Anything you want to say, Miss Joe? You, Dwayne.
I'm gonna say this.
Pull up, Dwayne.
Y'all, I'm gonna say this. I appreciate you guys for having me. I hope that your viewers, y'all, please don't take me the wrong way.
Do not apologize to these people.
I'm not gonna apologize to these people, but I don't want the women to be, because I think the women be like, shit, but listen,
Yeah.
I'm for
You are
everything that's
entitled
right.
to how
Look
you
here.
feel
I'm
about
for
whatever
everything
you
that's
feel.
right, y'all. I'm
Understand
an
this.
advocate for the men, and I'm an advocate for the women. Y'all, I'm not bitter about anything that I went through, but I want to make sure that I be very transparent with y'all, because I don't want to sit before y'all perfect. I'm not perfect, but you know, I'm real. I want to make sure I come across and be my authentic self.
Right on.
I have ran across I do have a good person in my life. I'm very appreciative of that person.
As the
You
person
know,
you've been on live with for
somebody.
a long time.
I do have somebody kind of on live.
That's the person been
You know,
on.
that- 'cause
Don't
this is-
turn the camera off now.
I be having live conversations like this all the time. You know, with my best friend. He and I have conversations like this all the time, and it's good because we're able to go over things like this. He's able to give me that male perspective, and I give him that female perspective, and then it all makes sense. So I believe in light and love and
Well,
Christ.
tell him he done hung up on you. He done got
Y'all done put me on.
Look, I believe in light, love, and
Look.
Christ, y'all. God first. Keep God first.
So-
I love God.
so.
I can do all things. 4:13 Philippians, y'all. Pray. Don't worry.
And this, we gonna start. I'm gonna try. We can just try it next week.
Yeah.
Try to go live next week, and
Let's do it.
we gon' then you can tell your boy to get on. We'll send him the link, so then we can have a lot of people that gives their opinion about some things. But yeah, this is. I actually had two other things I wanted to get into, but we kind of to the limit.
Well, do you have anything you want to say before we
Do I have anything I want to say?
get up out of here?
Miss Joe, you ain't gotta apologize to these people. There's nothing you can say
That was
that's gonna make them hate you more than me.
I know.
It's nothing you can say.
But I like the fact
But-
that I can be that way. You know, we're gonna curse and we be able to keep it real
yeah.
at first and be in the belief. I like doing it. I'm definitely gonna hang with you guys. I like it. I'm learning a lot. I like being in the presence of T. I like listening. I love this male perspective that I'm getting right here because you're teaching me some things. I get
Hey,
to go
man.
back and take some notes.
Take some notes and be the best version of yourself you can
Hey,
be. That's all
I
you
don't
can
know
ask
why
for.
they hate you, baby. I'm just taking
Look.
some notes down.
Cause they think I think they think I know them personally,
Is that what?
and I'm just
And like
ta-
he's attacking
and I'm
every
attacking
single
them.
individual.
They think that you're
And
attacking
they
them.
really don't even know. Most of this information is a statistical fact you can look up yourself, and I just
Really?
say it. I didn't make it.
I like that you said
It's
that.
also a lot
Like-
of men saying the same
And they're-
exact things that he's
you know?
saying. All you gotta do is go on TikTok,
But-
whatever, So,
For a man to express is for a man to be sassy. So we
Oh.
need to shut up, suffer in
I
silence,
don't think you're sassy at all.
and pay them bills for these women
No.
without complaints.
No, let them lights get off. Let them
But
lights.
understand, cause and effect. You get your light sponsored, you get your man shared. Y'all have a good one.
Oh Lord.